The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is Media Mash,
A roundtable of Cowboys insiders
dropping wisdom
and offering sizzling takes
on the current state of your Dallas Cowboys.
Now, your host,
Newy Scruggs.
Media Mash time here on a Thursday as we inch closer and closer to NBC Sunday Night Football. Cowboys taking on the Packers. Cowboys 1-2. Packers are 2-1. Joining me here on the Media Roundtable, it is Jean-Jacques Taylor, former Cowboy beat writer, author. We've got the Hall of Famer Ed Werder in the house, and Fort Worth Star-Telegram's own Nick Harris.
Subject of ridicule today in the press conference by Matt Eberflus, I might add.
Oh, really? Do tell.
What'd you do, dog?
I was asking, if Deron Bland, is it as simple as throwing him back in the slot, or is there a consideration of throwing him on the outside? And he's like, no comment. I'm not going to give away secrets, and kind of laughed about it. He's like, and you're wearing a green hoodie. Why would I tell you? I was like, you know what? You got me there. I told him, I was like, you caught me.
You want to wear a navy blue one?
He's wearing gold tomorrow.
Yeah. And we'll wear a cheesehead on Sunday.
Put on a bear outfit. Could have worn something worse.
We wore like a ghillie suit last week.
Sorry to put you on the spot, but I just thought it was kind of entertaining and a good way to start the
good.
show. A little levity.
It was good.
How's Eberflus? How's feeling?
It's got to be tough to be Matt Eberflus, don't you think?
This got a nice haircut.
Well, I mean, look.
The beard is a much better look than the shaved look, I will say.
The challenge is trying to put on the brave front as you talk to the media, knowing this isn't all you. It's a part of you, but it's not all you. It's not. You thought you took this job thinking, hey, man, I got a potential defensive player of the year.
Got two corners.
Right. I got two corners who've led the league in interceptions. I'm about to dial some stuff up here, and then they're trying to sell me that Mozzie will be better. And
They just signed my 3 technique, the most important part of this kind of scheme.
Yes.
He locked up for a couple years.
yes.
Coming back here with no state income
And
tax.
then it all goes bad and everybody wants you fired. They're not talking about firing the general manager who put this talent together.
You can't fire that man.
I'm just saying they're not talking about it.
Right. And that has to be a challenge to be able to get up to them. As we all know, we've all covered it. There's just things you can't say when you step in front of this microphone. Even though it's the truth, you just can't say it. And
But this is not a Matt Eberflus problem in my mind. This is a long-standing problem. Like, he's the third defensive coordinator they've had in 3 years. It's been 4 in 6 years. 2 of those guys have been one and done, right? Mike Nolan in 2020, after 1 year with Mike McCarthy, gets fired because he allowed the most points in franchise history. I think it was 473. And then last year, Mike Zimmer, with all the injuries, they give up second most points in the NFL. Only Carolina, which set the NFL record for most points ever allowed in a single season, had more. And here we are again. So it's a long-standing issue on defense. Right? I mean, what did the Cowboys do in the offense? What does Jerry prioritize? Offense, right? He promoted an offensive coach to call plays and be a first-time head coach. He invested his first-round pick in an offensive lineman to protect Dak. He signed Dak. He signed CD, and he traded Micah Parsons.
yeah, that's. Eesh.
But for Eberflus to have to go to Chicago and suffer that indignity where he was fired less than 10 months ago, the only coach in 105 years of Bears football to be fired in season, and then his partner, Caleb Williams, has the greatest game of his career. Doesn't get sacked for the first time ever.
Not once.
4 touchdowns, no picks, highest quarterback rating he's ever had.
Flea flicker.
What could hurt more than all that?
Watching your team give up big play after big play after big
Was
play.
it 95 points in 3 games?
92.
92. Yeah.
So some of that's got to be his work.
Oh, it's, as I said, it's not his fault, but he's a
Entirely.
part of the problem.
I mean, when
but
you busting coverages like that, there's a disconnect between you and your players, and it's up to you as the teacher to figure out what it is.
And so
They have. For the second week in a row.
I was gonna say they told us that last week, man.
I felt bad
And
asking.
then all my students flunked the spelling test again.
I felt bad asking Kenny Clark that.
No, you did. I know
After
you.
the
No,
game.
you did. I know you. No, you did. Kenneth, let me ask you this.
You just got here, but why?
We did hear this last week, and that was, I tried to put it gently, but
It's not going to be a multi-week problem. We know what the issue is. We know how to fix it. It's over.
You know, I got a car like that.
Still?
I thought
Still?
I thought it was done. You got to take it back. Yeah, but we got it done, Mr. Taylor. It's fine. Hey man, check engine light just popped on again, dog.
You just sell a few more books, get a better car.
That's going to be an all-year problem. All year problem. What did you take away from Dak Prescott today?
I was not at deck. You're going to have to defer to one of our constituents here. I was in the locker room taking on
Constituents.
You're working on something?
something. We're gonna-
What you working on, dog?
Of his little specialty
Nothing
X and O
crazy.
pieces.
Nothing crazy at all. I figured I can get that
So-
deck audio later. I didn't need it today.
Some with a bunch of stats and facts.
I loved how Dak spoke about facing Micah.
Embraced it. Looks
Yes.
forward to it.
Yes.
Can't wait to trash talk, compete. But they got to go through a bunch of tight ends and offensive linemen to get to me. That's what he said.
And running backs.
The running back said.
Yes, yes, and so I thought he was comfortable. I thought Kenny Clark yesterday was very comfortable of the situation here. So,
The guy who needs to be uncomfortable is Jerry. I mean, what's he got on the line?
does it?
I mean, but does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't mind the ridicule. So what's he got on the line?
He minds it.
The stadium will be full.
He only
Yeah.
They're gonna buy all the merchandise. Everybody's gonna get drunk.
So
me
if
tell
they
you who's
fall
got
to
it.
1-3 and they can't score and
You know-
Micah dominates the game, Jerry's not going to be upset about that?
You know who's gonna take the brunt of that?
The
Sean
fan.
and RJ.
Yeah, it's the fan. yeah,
And Bobby,
that?
that's who's gonna take the brunt of it.
yeah. The
Let me ask you no
8:30
questions.
8:30 Tuesday, they will catch hell.
I think this week Jerry tells Schottenheimer and Eberflus the priority is to win the game. And our second priority is don't let Micah embarrass me.
Oh.
Maybe it's the other way around.
I think it's the other way.
Yeah.
Hey, 7-man protections, 2-man routes.
I mean, you only got 2 men to run routes anyway. 2 men to run routes.
I love you, Nick. But you're too young to remember this.
This is a daily thing. It's okay now. I'm just taking it.
We should get that segment sponsored.
We should.
Nick, you too
Nick,
young
you're
to
too young
remember
for
this.
Presented by Tostitos.
When
Not bad. Bing dip.
Reggie Jackson's with the Angels and goes back to Yankee Stadium, hits a home run off Ron Guidry, and just George is right there, and he looking. And Reggie's there looking at him, just like that. You wanted Mr. May, Dave Winfield, and look what you lost in me. I'm Mr. October. So,
Hey, Nick, I'm too young for that one.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
You don't know who Reggie Jackson is?
I don't remember him homering off the Angels. But anyway,
He was with the Angels.
I really
with
don't,
the
yeah.
Angels.
Same difference.
With the Angels.
Yeah.
Homer back at
He
Yankees.
was either with the A's or he was with the Yankees. Them other teams in between don't count.
I couldn't have told you he was with the Angels. I would not have been able.
So you really don't remember the Orioles.
No, don't remember that either.
He wasn't born in any of this. He wasn't born. So,
He's going to tell you in a minute his mother was in high school and you were writing stories about the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl.
That's probably very true. Probably very true.
yeah. We've established that before too. Yes, Ed, yes.
I learn something every day around here. That's the beauty of it.
But it will be that way, and it's going to be personal for Micah. It's not personal for Kenny Clark. He's saying Dak, seems to be fine. I mean, that makes $60 million. That'd be fine too.
I would say Dak, as much as I like Dak is really about this much away from being Russell Wilson in terms of comments.
In what way? In what way?
Well, he doesn't really.
You mean company line?
No. Nobody. No.
I said that. I mean,
Russ is the ultimate politician, man.
Yeah, he could actually run for president.
I mean, Russ is bad. We were in Denver for that practice about 3 years ago when.
I didn't say he was Russ.
What was the dude who
He's
had
not that
like
far removed
15
from that.
games, 12 games, the coach up there? Who they got? He was Nate. It was Hackett.
Oh, Nathaniel Hackett.
Yes. Oh, Nate
Green
Hackett.
Bay.
Yeah, well, Nate Hackett. Russ got up there, man. He was talking about the ownership group, how this is a great ownership group, and Nathaniel Hackett and how much love he had for me. It was awful. It was, let's ride. Dak's not out here with slogans. Cowboy country, let's ride. I mean, he's not.
I didn't say he was Russell.
No. That's taking it too low.
He's not in the same stratosphere.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's not. I mean, Russ is.
So you expect Dak to question ownership's decision on a trade the magnitude of Micah Parsons?
Would he question it or would he come out and say something?
Well, does he agree with it, first of all? Like, does he feel strongly about the player or no?
I don't know, does he?
My sense is, till today, he was somewhat ambivalent about it all.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Even after week one, he said when he was asked about
That's
Micah
kinda my
not being
point.
there, it was kind of like, well, he's not here. We still have a great defense, blah, 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 blah. I don't think he puts the ownership on the spot like Aikman did.
That's kind of my point.
He has publicly questioned how the Micah negotiations did go down. There was an availability at training camp. Man, he spent 10, 15 minutes with us talking publicly on the record about, I've been there. I understand the emotions that goes that Micah's going through. Jerry doesn't make it easy. And
Okay,
so
this
it's-
was
He hates that anybody has to go through this.
This is what
We
I'm
all have to
saying.
go through this every year.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Quarterback I grew up on had opinions,
yeah.
as opposed to, I don't know, Dak doesn't really have opinions. I mean, he's got opinions, but he doesn't have strong opinions when it comes to stuff like that. And I always say, players forget. Like, Dak could really say whatever he wanted to say. I mean,
Maybe he is.
Maybe he is.
Dak's a business.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So when you are a business and you view everything through a business lens, doesn't make you bad. It just means you're not really going to say anything of note ever because it affects my business. Republicans buy shoes too.
So that was another misquote by Michael.
Well, but you knew who I was talking about.
That's not the approach Jimmy Kimmel takes.
Misquote. Leave my boy Jimmy alone. It's personal.
I wasn't
My guy Jimmy.
trying to start a political show.
So look.
And I ain't mad at him for it. It's just what it is.
So here's Dak, okay? And I wasn't there at training camp that day, but I saw it. So here's Dak basically saying, hey, I've been here. It's not fun. I got through it. It's not fun, but get through it. CD went through it. Micah seemed to just take it another notch, and then he asked for the trade and everything else. So what are you supposed to do if you're Dak Prescott? It's just me. I feel just knowing Dak, he probably gave him whatever he was telling us. He probably slid it to him too. Hey, But Micah, whatever his feelings were, they were there. And after a while, man, some dudes don't want to get saved. Hey, you should probably approach it this way. I mean, CD got up there and said it was no fun too, and he wanted him to get paid. But and they saw Zeke go through it. But I don't know. Maybe the best thing for Micah should have been he never came to training camp. They should do what Hendrickson did down there at Cincinnati. Stay home.
Yeah.
But he came, and he got more and more frustrated. And I remember when they had the NFL Network out there, he was walking with Whitworth, and he was talking to him, and doing it, talking to Devontae Adams, been spilling his guts. He was hurt. He was
He's
mad.
an emotional guy.
He's an emotional guy. And then you're laying down on the table.
He's an emotional guy with some petulance to him.
Yeah, so you got to the point in time where, man, this is the way you're going to do it. I can't say.
At the same time, give the guy credit for coming back from his injury last year and playing when
Sure.
a lot of guys might not have.
But he wanted his numbers.
Okay. And then
wants to
Jerry wanted leadership, and he participated in the offseason.
Yes, he did.
He came to camp. Zeke didn't come to camp. Zeke went to Cabo.
Yes, he did.
Hell,
Zach Martin didn't come to
Worked
camp.
out. Worked out well.
CeeDee
for him.
Lamb didn't come to camp.
Worked
They
out
all
well
got
for him.
paid. Why doesn't the guy who comes to camp get paid?
And that's probably added to his frustration.
Well, maybe because that
And then
guy
was-
didn't want to make a deal with the owner. Because we
Or-
saw Zach made a deal with the owner. Tank made a deal with the owner. I mean,
Did the owner call all of their agents?
That's a very good question for the players, because I remember DeMarcus Ware telling me, hey, he said, I made my deal with Jerry. And then when Tank was going through his issues, he said, I called Tank and we talked, I said, Tank, go to Jerry. And then you saw Zach Martin say he went to Jerry. So
But
it's
but I talked to
interesting.
DeMarcus yesterday because he was
Which
he
one?
didn't, huh?
Which one?
DeMarcus Ware.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah, that's a fair question. DeMarcus Ware, because I see him early in his career a lot like Micah,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Oh, no doubt.
they invested a high pick in him. He became a dominant edge rusher, and ultimately he split with the organization, had to go finish his career somewhere else, much later
Yes.
down the line. But Micah's in that same kind of situation now. And I asked him, did you do your own contracts with Jerry? And he said, I always talked to Jerry about money, but my agent was always involved. And he said there were times when he would get a contract back and he would look at it and say, wait a minute, you said this was going to be guaranteed and it's an incentive. And I would go to Jerry and get it fixed, and he would fix it. But his agent was always involved.
Which is how it's supposed to be.
But it wasn't in this case. And so then you can't sit there and say it's not personal. I don't think.
Because he had told me, and this is what I love about players. He told me, hey, man, I never even told my agent this, but I went and talked to Jerry. So it's interesting, man, and what guys will tell us, man. So, but ultimately, Micah's not here. I think Micah, a young guy, got frustrated by the process and decided I want out, but he got what he wanted.
But we've never seen this before with this
No,
franchise.
27 years. I've covered, I've seen it like this.
We've never seen them trade an elite young player at a position as important as pass rusher. Ever. Jerry, if anything, is always accused of staying with his players too long.
Too long. There's
right?
no doubt. There's no doubt.
How does Micah Parsons not get a second contract?
Because Jerry.
How
got
does
mad
he go
at
to
the
Green
situation.
Bay of all places?
Because the Jets wouldn't make a deal.
Carolina would make a deal.
You know, yeah. Basically, yes. But I think the quarterback just go back to the. I just think the quarterback was like, okay, all right, man. Here's my take on it. It's what I think. Okay, you want to do it your way? Go ahead, young bull. Do it your way. And Micah is going to be able to put on a show Sunday, and yeah.
In retrospect, I wish we had access to Dak now, because a question I would want to ask him that didn't get asked today was, Jerry has said this trade will maximize your window to win a Super Bowl. Do you feel that way? Because I think it.
He'll say yes.
So there you go. Now you're.
That makes my whole point.
I understand where you're coming from, because he does have the PR line down. He definitely does.
Brother, you give me that many endorsements, I'm PRing it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't have to.
Well, when Troy was here, Troy never gave you anything.
Oh, that's not true. Troy gave lots of things.
Okay.
Troy was the one stamping. Troy was like, Michael needs to get paid. Like, no equivocate. Like, Michael needs to get paid. What we need to do to make it happen.
Dak was saying the same thing about Micah.
He wasn't saying it like Troy was saying. But Troy had Super Bowls. Dak's still trying to get some playoff wins under his belt.
Let's take a break. Jacques, Ed, Nick, I'm Newy. It's Media Mash.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team, and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Look, school is starting and I'm just a kid. And let's be honest, I'm not going to shop for myself. But we can get up to 40% off back-to-school essentials on Uber Eats. Did I mention I need poster board for my science fair, lunch for my field trip, and unlined note cards for my history quiz tomorrow? Or were they lined? Anyway, Uber Eats has like all the back-to-school stuff on there. So come on, let's order now on Uber Eats and get up to 40% off. We're cool, right? Cool.
Not literally everything. Promotion ends 9/16 and is subject to change or cancellation. Exclusions may apply. Check app for availability.
Back to Media Mash.
Tostitos team bags are back. You can get the official chip of the Dallas Cowboys at your local store. Available for a limited time.
Hold that
Scan
up,
the
John.
QR code. Visit FreedomExperiences.com for a chance to win epic experiences all season long. One lucky fan will win an epic game day experience and get to be a part of the Cowboys Thanksgiving Day traditions, courtesy of Tostitos.
Is that a Dak endorsed product?
Yes.
Everything is
Haven't
for
you seen the
endorsed.
commercial when he goes to Tom Thumb and he orders in the pickup? He's like, I need XX bag, like 10 pounds of meat and like 10 bags of
Tostitos?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Man, hey, I'm sorry. You give me all those endorsements. I hate to see Micah go. I'll be enjoying seeing him
He
play
wasn't
on
that
Sunday.
good.
He's a competitor.
We're going to block him up. We're going to run the ball at him.
I'm sorry, brother. You give me that many endorsements, man. I'm out here too. I mean,
I think you do it for less.
you're gonna right. I would. You're doggone right I would. Doggone right. I mean,
we're all selling our souls right now.
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, no, that's good money.
Look, we all know better. Nick's too young to know better.
True.
Yes.
True. But you know what, Nick, baby.
You're untainted, Nick. Unstained.
No, Nick, you do it too, man. Do it too.
Hey, man, no comment. Hey, what did Eberflus say today? No comment.
Listen, it's NFL, not for long. It's not for long. Get it while you can, man. I mean, you could be here today. I mean, we're talking about Russell Wilson, right? For a minute, Russell Wilson was Super Bowl champ. Everybody like Russ.
Is that the guy who threw for 450 yards
man,
the other day?
Think about it. Chill was sitting in that seat last year. Not for long.
Yes. Dirty work. That is dirty work.
This says you.
Dirty work. Boy.
I wonder who's filling your chair you're sitting in the next week.
Well, heck, you did it 2 weeks ago. It's not for long.
As long as there's a chair for me, I don't mind.
Remember, I got fired on my day off last week.
I don't have to
Maybe
sit
I got
in the same
laid off
chair.
on my day off. I came in and Mr. Tuesday. Hey, no, we feel that slide on you on Tuesdays, man.
Jacques, you don't have to sit in the same chair. You just have to have a chair to sit in.
They didn't fill the slot.
I like to be the left-hand man. Because the right hand, he's right-handed.
Third down conversions. Back here on the Media Man, Jacques Taylor, Edward Nick Harris. I'm Newy Scruggs. Looking at third down percentage for conversions right now. The Cowboys on third down defensively are giving it up 53.7% of the time. You know what place that is in the league, guys?
I do.
Dead last.
32nd.
Last. 32.
How many of those 32nd places does a defense rank in? How many categories? Passer rating, opponent passer rating.
So points per game, 28th. Net yards per game, 30th. Net rushing yards, 17th.
Ooh, you improved that run defense.
Let's be positive.
But on
Good
the other
thing.
side, net passing yards, second to last. Interceptions, 1. Diet Coke, 1. Tied for 17th. Fumble recovery, 0. Takeaways, just 1. Tied for 27th in the league.
Man.
Sacks, 4.
I thought they had 3.
Or they should have 3.
Maybe they got a team say.
It said 4, and last week they got none, but they're 28th. And in red zone, 14th, 54.6%. These are numbers that it gets you in trouble. It gets you in trouble. This is how you get to 1 and 2, and actually you should be lucky you got 1. You should be happy you got the 1.
Yeah, they got a bunch of problems. So which one is the one that they got to solve the most? It's got to be stopping the big plays.
Yeah, the explosive plays. I mean, with the Bears game, it was 4 guys that had 30-plus
And 2 of them were wide receivers. 1 was a tight end, and 1 was a running back. So you got a problem on every level of your defense and pass coverage.
7 guys had explosive plays. 4 of them were 30-plus yards or more. So right there, you got to stop the big explosions. And also, you're making suspect quarterbacks look like Pro Bowlers on, Russell Wilson's 450 on you, and the next week he's terrible and he's now benched. Caleb Williams, career high touchdown.
The Giants scored 6 points in week 1. They scored 37 on you, and they scored 9 the next week against Kansas City and benched their quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how bad the defense
We've
is.
talked about indictments on this defense quite a bit. You could look at the pass defense. You could look at the pass rush. The takeaways, too. I mean, that's another one. That 1 interception was gifted to Donovan Wilson in overtime. Other than that, they have had 0.
But again, how are they going to get them? If you can't rush the passer and put quarterbacks under duress where they make mistakes.
And if you're not within 12 yards of the intended receiver.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So, I mean, they're not helping out this offense whatsoever. The complimentary football,
Can't play
gosh, it's been awful.
So what did Eberflus give? What hope? What message did he give you guys today? Did you even bought?
Yeah, nothing that I bought personally. You can only work on the communication for so long, and he's expecting another loud crowd on Sunday, and I don't see how it could get fixed in the matter of a couple of weeks. I mean, this is something that's going to be a long-term issue. I think it's leading toward personnel changes. Until they make personnel changes on this defense, I don't feel like we're.
Well, they left that open the other day, did they not?
They did. I just wonder how substantial we're talking. I'm not talking, Jay Toya out for Mozzie Smith in.
That was personnel change.
That was a personnel change. That's what
All right, what are the realistic changes they can make?
Well, they're going to get Deron Bland back.
Okay.
They can play Jadeveon Clowney.
Right.
Wanye Thomas in for Donovan Wilson. I mean, it can't be worse than what Donovan Wilson has done in zone coverage.
We're going to bench the captain already?
More Maris Leafau in the middle. Jack Sanborn just unathletic. Kenneth Murray is just unathletic. Put some athletic presences in that second level. Activate Shamar James. Give him some reps. I mean, just toy with it. They haven't done that. And I'm not sitting here looking at Jay Toya out and Mozzie Smith in as the big change and buying that.
So
he also said they were going to simplify the calls into one word.
Yeah.
So
cover
everybody.
Turn around.
Run.
Pass.
Turn around.
Run.
Family on 3.
Dono.
Compete. And I feel bad for Donovan Wilson. We talked a little bit about it yesterday, Nick and I, and this scheme. What Eberflus wants to do is not taking it.
This is not new.
Right.
What's so hard about it? It's been around forever. The Tampa cover 2, they ran it here when Marinelli was here for 7 years. Eberflus has been here for 7 years. He's been a successful coordinator with other organizations. Why is this so hard? I think it's because you don't have good enough players.
Oh, is it the Carpenter's Tools? I've been saying that for a few years now. The Carpenter's Tools has some issues here.
This was a team for 3 years under Dan Quinn. Nobody created more pressure. Nobody created more turnovers. Nobody had more defensive touchdowns.
How did he use Donovan Wilson versus how he's using now?
Not just that. They had a scheme and an identity. This is what we do. We play a certain way. We get ahead. We rush the pass. We do all this stuff, which is why when they had to play from behind, they got exposed sometimes. But they were the kings of the front runners. Why? Because they knew exactly how they wanted to play. They had a definitive defensive identity, which this team lacks.
To answer that question, Donovan Wilson was playing in the box considerably more, playing to his
That's where he's
strengths.
supposed to be.
When he was in coverage, it was against tight ends, guys that, weren't going to burn him athletically. He was stepping up in the run game, able to maximize his physicality, and they really maximized Malik Hooker as that one high safety. And so, I don't know. It doesn't feel like anytime I see Donovan Wilson as a field safety that I trust it at all.
And you shouldn't, because that ain't what he do.
You don't have Micah Parsons. You don't have DeMarcus Lawrence. You don't have Chauncey Goldson. You don't have Jordan Lewis.
Hey, Carl Lawson got you 5 sacks last year.
That's what I think that he can be Clowney, right? You're hoping Clowney's that guy.
Yep.
Wow. And thus I asked Dak his opinion on being a big underdog. What's big? Touchdown? That big in this league? Yeah.
I think there's only been 3 times where he's been a touchdown underdog at home in his career.
Packers have won 5 straight against the Cowboys.
They've never lost to Jerry World.
Including the Super Bowl.
6 times they've played there, and they won them all.
And
they've averaged 34 points a game. And they like your spot.
Yeah, and the Cowboys are giving up 30 a game.
The Packers are giving up 14 a game.
Sound like the spread ought to be 16.
I mean, even if you do keep it within one possession, that's almost a win at the end of the day against this team. That's about
Nick
as
has us at the moral victory stage.
Man, at this point,
keep it close stage. I'm thinking, go out there, guys, go out there and keep it close.
Stay healthy for the Carolina and the Jets.
Guys, keep it close.
Keep it close.
Take it. Go get right in the Meadowlands. Aaron Glenn.
But negativity.
You know what? You want to? Okay, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna positive shot. Positive shots are about to give us 3 things. Okay,
to hang your hat on.
Exactly. 3 positives from JJT, the author, coming up.
And you can't say anything good about Dak. You already ripped him.
Hey, Beamer, we need an extra minute on the break.
Yeah, I'll give you the stats right here, so you go ahead. You can figure out the Jock's 3 positives coming up next right here on the Media Mash.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Cowboys fans, when it comes to navigating the ever-changing world of tax, your business needs a partner it can trust to tackle even your biggest tax challenges. Ryan is the largest firm in the world dedicated exclusively to business taxes. Our team of tax professionals has local expertise in all areas of tax and can help you uncover savings opportunities you didn't know you had. Learn more about how Ryan can improve your overall corporate tax performance by visiting Ryan.com. Ryan, the official tax partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Look, school is starting and I'm just a kid. And let's be honest, I'm not going to shop for myself. But we can get up to 40% off back-to-school essentials on Uber Eats. Did I mention I need poster board for my science fair, lunch for my field trip, and unlined note cards for my history quiz tomorrow? Or were they lined? Anyway, Uber Eats has like all the back-to-school stuff on there. So come on, let's order now on Uber Eats and get up to 40% off. We're cool, right? Cool.
Not literally everything. Promotion ends 9/16. It is subject to change or cancellation. Exclusions may apply. Check app for availability.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to Media Mash.
Cowboys Nation, Dallas Cowboys United, presented by Globe Life, is exclusively in the Dallas Cowboys app. Join the official fan club today to receive access to Cowboys Drops, where you can win game tickets, autographed items, exclusive experiences, and more. Download the app now to join. Nick Harris, Ed Werder, Jacques Taylor, Newy Scruggs. You are in the Media Mash here. All right, with the break here, we got an old positive shot. Said I was being all negative since the Cowboys are underdog and lost to the Packers 5 straight times. Ed Werder told us they've never lost to Jerry World, but you got give me your top 3, Mr. Give me that hopium for Sunday Night Football. Give me that hope. Shoot us with some hopium.
Number 1, George Pickens has touchdowns in consecutive games for the first time in his career. Can he get 3 as the lead receiver here today? See, some positivity, man.
That's one.
See, George Pickens, you can build a passing game around him for a few weeks until he melts down again.
And he said he expects double coverage on Sunday, but okay.
Okay, all right.
That's why you got Turpin. That's why you got him over.
You know?
That's why
I got him to return kicks and punts.
This offseason, the Cowboys made a substantial investment in Jake Ferguson, and it's paying off. He leads all tight ends with 27 receptions.
What's the average?
Why y'all laughing?
What's the average?
I'm amazed you came up with 2.
Why y'all laughing?
What's the average on those?
Hey, we ain't talking about that. We talking about receptions, moving the chains. You know, a successful running play is 4 yards or more. He's averaging 6 yards a catch. That's a successful reception.
6 yards a catch.
I mean, hey, that's number 2.
What did they say? They was kind of become the check down receiver.
He is Dak's security blanket. That should be like a half.
He's like a running back in the
There was
pass.
Jay Novacek. There was Dalton Schultz. Jake Ferguson.
Okay, that's 2.
And number 3. Come on, man. Get on the Javonte Williams train. That man averaging 5.3 per carry on 43 carries, delivering pain every time he touches the ball. See, I told y'all, you can be positive or you can be negative Nellies, all of y'all.
What was the first one? It was George Pickens. All 3 were on offense.
Well, you can't find no positives on defense, man.
Hey, run defense is better.
Pickens,
it's 17th. It's not 32nd.
So when
asked
about the tip ball which led to an interception, people, well, I did score in the game. Oh.
I caught that.
Once you score, you can screw anything else up. You don't have to execute anymore, as long as you got that one touchdown.
And from our boy Terrell Owens is, as long as we win, I don't care. What I got. Okay, yeah, I caught a touchdown pass. So okay, from tipping balls.
You talk about not giving anything up. George Pickens, how many times did you say, I'm here for the dub, I'm here for the team? Wasn't about him at all. So to Jacques' point about now he's the number 1 receiver.
Score. Okay.
Dak's done a good job with him.
Cowboys are 0-3 when they don't have CeeDee Lamb and 0-5 when he doesn't get a catch. But they didn't have Pickens till now.
No.
They never had Pickens to rescue him like they do now.
Yeah.
So I'm adding on to Jacques' sunshine.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Mingo's getting closer to coming back.
He probably does come back next week. You probably get Kalen Carson back next week, too. There's another corner to throw in the mix.
Jerry said, Cavalry's coming.
Cavalry's coming.
Cavalry's coming. Defensive cavalry's coming.
Okay.
See, I'm just giving you stuff right there. You have Brandon Aubrey kicking indoors this week.
Your pass rush is an issue. Peyton Turner might be coming back next week.
I forgot about him.
He is here.
I forgot too.
Here.
Well, you know who takes some serious swipes at him all the time? Scott Shanley. Scott Shanley, former Cowboy linebacker, was at the Saints. I mean,
That's my dog, man.
Your dog wears Turner out.
He did have a bad preseason. He had a bad preseason.
Because when he got hurt, he's like, the tradition like no other. I mean, he was just killing the guy. I mean, I'm like, did Shanley, did he do something? Did he disrespect him? Did he wear his number or something? Didn't ask me. What did this man do? Because Scott is on him. I was like, wow. But
I'm gonna have to ask him why he on him so hard.
But look, here, another kind of, and this was one of the things about the Cowboys that fans were frustrated on. Jerry not going into free agency to pay anybody, and you're getting these guys who are former first rounders that for the most part,
There's 6 of them now with Clowney.
Yeah.
Kyer Elam.
I talked to him today.
Why?
Talk about negative, huh?
I mean, I found my positive. I go back to the negative now.
Too many people were around Javonte Williams. So.
Well, actually, he was next to Tyler Smith. Everybody was talking to Tyler Smith, and I needed numbers. I needed more guys. And we're talking so much about Micah here, I needed to get defense, okay. And so I went over and talked to him. And he talked about communication too. So everybody's, I mean, it's as simple as talking and communicating. And
it's been that way the whole time.
The whole time.
I do have a question on a week where they need some offense and they need to try to control the ball, score some points. What's up with this Hunter Lemke thing, man? I mean, they paid that man.
Okay, Shotty talked about it. Yeah.
Like and we ain't synced him at all.
Yeah, Shotty.
Like, what's the deal with him? Mr. Green sweatshirt.
With North Dakota State right here.
Yeah.
He was asked about, you did extend him over the offseason. Where does the snap count come from? Because it hasn't been there.
Right.
And he said, 20, 25 snaps, that's not going to be Hunter Lemke. He said that. And so that confused.
What's he going to be then?
Because he was like, he's going to get that many snaps on special teams, and we're going to work him in certain areas on offense. It's just, surprises me too. Because he had so much usage at training camp as an offset tight end, as a receiving tight end, as a lead blocker, screen game. He hasn't had a touch yet. So that's
so why did they go pay him?
That's confusing to me.
You think one of this team's problems is not getting Hunter Lepke enough touches?
No, it falls into the whole thing about they do nonsensical things. They do things that don't make sense. And so
I know what nonsensical means, just for future reference.
Well, no, that's for other people.
Oh, okay.
If you make moves, they should make sense. Or you should be like, oh, I see why they signed him. It wasn't just to get the attention off of Micah. They really meant to sign him and use him.
You mean like signing 2 $90 million corners who never play together?
Man.
I like DeRon Bland. But for whatever it's worth, I spent the whole offseason going, DeRon Bland had a great season. He had an injury-plagued season. I guess we'll really figure out what he is this year before you pay him. Instead, they paid him, and what happened? And that's not his fault, but...
So damned if they do, damned if they don't, right?
In some cases, yes.
Did you have anybody have a problem with this deal? They're paying Bland?
No.
Yeah.
No. With the way the contract is set up, if they want to get out of it after 2 years, it's very easy for them to.
Knowing this is probably the end of Diggs, I'm signing Bland. And I want to sign him before he gets to the market.
Okay, bro. I'm just saying, man.
And I'm just saying, looking at what they've got, now that Micah's not here, first of all, I got money now. Okay, so if you got money, I want to sign a guy who I think can be a corner for me for a couple years because it's trending towards you saying goodbye.
You know what this is?
What?
Both of y'all. You and you.
Yeah.
That's Ed and Newy.
Yeah.
Y'all distracted from the Hunter Lemke question because that's where it started. Why they sign Hunter Lemke? That's where it started.
Well, then you said what was sensical. These things you want them to make sense, and I just questioned about the $90 million corners who never play.
Okay.
El Boogie, I don't know. So there you go. There you go.
But I mean, they began this season, right, knowing that they were going to be short at corner, right, for a while.
Yes.
They knew they were going to have injuries and guys were not going to be ready. Yeah. So how do you then trade your pass rusher? Like, the only way to cover up for that is to have a pass rush. True?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you talk about nonsensical. There you go.
Well, in large part is what you said is because the guy that they hired likes to play a 4-man pass rush.
Yes.
He doesn't like to create and scheme pressure. He doesn't like to, even though they say he can, but he doesn't like to.
There's no steel curtain around here to do that.
Yes.
There's no Warren Sapp and Booger McFarland. The pieces you need to do this, they're not there.
There's no purple people eaters.
No, there's no purple people eaters. There's no fearsome foursome.
No Derek Brooks.
Young for you, but right. There's issues. There's issues here. So that's always been one of my things about people want to run these schemes.
But the guy was here for 7 years.
So what the hell did they win when he was here?
They knew. I'm just saying they knew what his scheme was going to be. How do you hire somebody and either not have the personnel or not get him the personnel?
Yeah.
Because you love familiarity.
They did it with
you like to
Zimmer
spin the
last
block.
year. I mean, Zim's whole thing is big people up front. And what we see, little people. I mean, so this is.
They like familiarity.
Yeah, so you asked the question to me. I kept saying all that. Says the
1 and 2 is pretty familiar. How's that?
We're going to end it. We're getting too negative.
Yeah.
Let's get Jacques 3 more.
Nick.
3 on defense.
Thank you. Ed.
Make it 1.
Thank you. By the way, who you got tonight? Seattle, Arizona? Nick?
Seattle.
I can't stand Kyler Murray. I wouldn't.
Wow.
Kyler Murray.
Positive
Kyler Murray,
Is he like
he throw 5 interceptions tonight.
Is he in your Devin Street?
He's not going to throw enough balls.
He almost is.
Devin Street level.
Yeah. And his daddy ain't much better. That's why we beat they behind at the
I'm
Cotton
Newy
Bowl in
Scruggs. Thank
1988.
you, Chris Beam. This has been the Media National on DallasCowboys.com.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!